Okay, so today we're going to talk about if you have the sides of your pot and they are inconsistent, how do you fix it? So there's a couple different things that could be happening. If your sides are inconsistent, one of the things that could be happening is when you're pinching, you might have your fingers separated like this. So remember, make sure that your fingers are together. I use my pointer finger, my middle finger, and my ring finger to pinch. And when I'm pinching, I want to make sure that those are together. Otherwise, the clay could be squishing through my fingers. That could be causing inconsistencies in your pot. Now, the other thing that could be happening is your fingers may be together, but you're still having issues with inconsistency. So that could be that you are pinching, okay, but then you're moving really far. If you're moving really far around your pot, that could be a problem. So what I want you to do is when you pinch this, make small movements. Overlap what you just did. Okay, so see, I'm overlapping. I'm pinching like this, going slow. Okay, so also you can make a decision on where you want to pinch this. Like, for instance, I had an air bubble and it made my pot very thin right here. Okay, my pot is really thin. You probably can't see that, but I can feel it. Now, what I want to do is I don't want to pinch that anymore. I'm going to leave it alone. So right before I pinch something, I'm going to make a split-second decision. I'm going to use my hands as my eyes. I'm going to feel this, and if it feels thick, then I can pinch it. If it feels thin, I'm going to leave it alone. I'm not going to pinch it, okay? And that will help even things out. All right, okay, a couple more things. Say it's very rippled on the outside. Okay, I've got some rippling here. If you've got a wooden spoon or even a metal spoon that's big or a plastic spoon that's big, you can take this, put your hand inside of the pot to support it, and just do this on the surface of the pot. This will get rid of a lot of those imperfections and it will even things out. Okay. Now, what if things look pretty good except for the bottom of the pot? So some people have issues with the bottom being really thick. And the problem is that when I put my hand on here, I can't pinch this because it's too deep now. Especially with my 2-pound pot, I'm gonna have some issues. So what I can do is I can take my left palm, if I'm right-handed, I put this into my palm, okay? And I'm gonna use my right hand, if I'm right-handed, to press into this, and I'm pressing into this. I can make a mark right there. You can probably see that. But I'm pressing this into my palm, so I'm actually thinning this out, and I'm overlapping my pressing, and I'm going to make this thinner. And what this does is it preserves the shape of my pot still, okay, just like that. So I'm just pressing. If I'm right-handed, I'm doing it this way. If I'm left-handed, I'm putting the pot into my right hand and I'm using my left hand to press, okay? You'll probably get eventually so good at this that you can do this either way, all right? So that's a couple different ways that you can get your consistency correct on your pot. Now, the other thing is that if your clay is really, really wet, that might be causing a problem as well. If your clay is really, really wet and you are having issues with that, you can put it into a towel, a washcloth, or a rag that is a little bit dry and try to dry it out that way, or just let it sit out for a little bit and then wedge it on your table, and you can hopefully get rid of some of that moisture, okay? So let me know if you have any questions and if these techniques help. Thanks.